Hi everyone, how are you? So in this video, I'm going to discuss the vagus nerve and its connection to sexual energy transmutation and transformation. I am not a doctor, I am not a physician, and this is not in any way a medical advice. It is a spiritual advice, a spiritual point of view, if you will, energetic point of view from the perspective of the sex temple of Isis and Lilith, of the teachings themselves. So saying that, let's continue. Vega means to wander in Latin. The vagus nerve is the longest cranial nerve that stems from the brain to the colon. It connects multiple organs and is what the brain and gut, our second brain, use to communicate with one another. It helps the process of our thoughts, emotions, and food, which is information as well. It carries information and energy from the throat, ears, and back of the head, one of the main areas which activates the sexual flow. It is an important nerve for our sense of taste, which is highly important in the sexual union, as our taste buds carry information from and to our partner. This nerve controls muscles in the mouth and tongue and helps the act of swallowing, which again is a crucial area that transfers DNA information with the human voice frequencies and body fluids of the partners. When we kiss, there is a huge transferring of sexual energy as well as information about our partner. When the vagus nerve is damaged, this may cause interference in the gag reflex, and it can cause hoarseness of the voice and difficulty swallowing. Energetically, you can see how this causes interference in the transferring of information from one sexual partner to another. All right, so let me tell you a little secret, all right, a little tip. When you're making love with a partner, especially a new partner, someone new, it's your first time together, make sure that your throat and your voice, this area, are very strong but very relaxed, all right? And make sure that your body can receive the right information from your partner, the truth, so to speak, from your partner. I did that, but it's really to really get the truth from your partner, because it also allows them to receive the truth from you. All right, so it makes the whole connection and the sexual energies more pure, and it helps the information moves better through both of you to each other. This way your body and spirit will make the right decisions about this partner, all right? And you will know the real spirit and soul and truth about this partner. And it can help you make the right decisions about your connection in every step of the way in the relationship, all right? So most people are not very attentive and sensitive enough to this transferring of sexual energy and information during sex. And you can learn more about it in my book, Sex Magic Evolution. I'm going to show it to you right here. So I've got it. Yay. You can learn a lot from this book. It's really, this whole long book is just the basics, okay? This is just like level 1, but it's going to teach you a lot if you really want to learn the truth about sex magic and not just what people want to hear. This is not Tantra. This is the real deal, okay? It demands work from you as a human being. Using the voice and the throat and understanding that this area is kind of a bridge. It's a channel between you and your partner to receive and give information to each other about your soul, your spirit, your subconscious, deep information. Understanding this will really help you next time you have sex. And again, it takes time and it takes practice. It's very subtle, and it takes trust and it takes imagination, because remember, the imagination works in the subconscious mind, not the conscious mind, right? So we really have to open our mind to a lot of things when we learn about the real truth of sex magic. So use your voice powerfully. Set it free. Allow all the voices any voice, any sound, anything that wants to express itself through your vocal cords, allow it to happen. Okay, no judgment. Don't think about what other people think about you, what your partner might think of you. just allow it to be and relax. If you feel this place constricted and stressed, don't have sex yet. Take a minute. Ask your partner to take a minute. Even you can ask your partner to massage this place, or you massage it yourself. Help it relax and stay connected to your throat chakra. And later, of course, you also have to stay to your heart and your womb and your pussy. You have to stay connected to a lot of chakras, but this is a very, very important one. The vagus nerve is connected to love, connection, intuition, and overall well-being of the human body. It is the longest cranial nerve, connects all major arteries of the body and all systems, as well as to our orgasm. It is connected to creativity and the brain. It is important to stimulate this nerve to reduce inflammation and strengthen the memory, keeping a healthy heart rate, which is connected to not only your body, but also mental and emotional health. What stimulates and activates this nerve the best way are meditation, breathing, exercise, singing, probiotics, cold water, laughing, hugging, massage, especially in the sides of the neck and pressure points at the feet that correlate with this nerve, and voice activation. In my opinion, intentional, deep, very slow, calm breathing and voice activation, like chanting and vocal toning, are the best thing to strengthen, stimulate, and activate this nerve. Laughter and joy, especially joy that arises from a positive connection with another human and a positive view of others, is also a very important way to activate and strengthen this important system in your body. So let's talk a little bit about voice activation and activating and strengthening the vagus nerve, all right? So when we use our voices together, it connects energetically our vagus nerves as well. So like I said, if you look at the vagus nerve and this throat chakra as kind of the energetic bridge that transfers information between you and your partner, then using your voice together, imagine having sex with your partner and both of you are completely relaxed, completely trusting, and completely expressing anything that wants to come through this chakra, your vocal cords, any voices that want to come out. So both of you using your voices together truly activates both of your vagus nerves completely. It does so many wonders and amazing things to your body. It releases so much stuck energy from all the channels of the vagus nerves. It's very, very powerful. So a few things that will help you activate your vagus nerve and strengthen it and connect to it as well. Because when you give it attention, you connect to something. So the first thing is abdominal breath and sound of humming. So in all its ways that you want to do it. And breathing really deeply to your belly, filling it up, really deep breaths. Now, very, very slow and long and deep breaths. I like to hold my breath. I like to fill my body with air and hold it for as much as I can, all right? And then another thing is the sound of ah with an open mouth. And when you open your mouth, I want you to really feel this, not just the mouth open, but this is open. Everything, open up everything. The sound of ah, it activates the throat and stretches. You want to stretch all the way to the back of the throat. You just want to completely relax it and stretch it and open it. And then the sound of ooh, ooh, and you can play with it, with the tones, with the volume. Just play with it and have fun and activate your voice. And then so you can put all the three of them together, and with a long deep breath before, remember, like I said before, and then you can sound like mom, a sound that sounds like mom, which is also a word, obviously, mom, that it sparks something very, very basic in us as human beings, very basic need, because really, deep down, we all just want to go back into the womb. That is really what we all want. And this is the most deep subconscious thing we all have, men and women, that connection to back to the womb. And, you know, this work and sacred sexuality brings us back to connect to the Divine Mother, to the eternal womb, to this everything, all right? To everything. So, you know, to the mother, to all life itself. So putting all of it together, and you can use, and you can say ma, and it's a sound ah, remember? Ma. So you start with an M, you close with an M, because you want to open, you're opening the sound, you're closing it, and then you have the sound ah and oo in it together. And of course, you're starting it with a deep breath into your belly. So you do it all together, and it can be very powerful. Ma. And again, you can play with the tones. You could do it higher. Ma. Just play and explore, experience, be curious about yourself. So yeah, you can learn more about using your voice. This is something that I touch also in my priestess program, my sex priestess programs. And you can learn about it more in my book, Sex Magic Evolution, like I said. Soon I'm going to have advanced sex magic classes coming up, so stay tuned. Subscribe and like and share and do all these things that I never like to talk about. And yeah, and you can learn a lot in my school to connect with your sacred sexuality, and the teachings of the Sex Magic School of Isis and Lilith. And yeah, and I hope that gives you some inspiration, something to explore and to expand your consciousness and sexual power and intention with. I love you so much. I am a priestess of the temple. I am a servant of the mother, and I pray for the awakening of all men and women on planet Earth. Thank you.